In general, the 1-mile qualifying race requires a time of just under 2 minutes. This qualifying standard is significant as it's how the standard bred got its name. The statistics for each qualifying, fair, or pari-mutuel race is securely transmitted to the USTA electronically via a central database, and no matter where in North America the horse races, the results are posted to his record within minutes of the race results going official. Complete information of each race and video replays are available to the public from the USTA's website. Standing at heights between 14.2 and 16.3 hands, the standard bred is predominantly bay in color, although there are many brown, black, chestnut, and gray standard breds that race. The standard bred has a hardy constitution, good bone density, solid hooves, and excellent conformation. It's no surprise that these horses often are still sound in racing when they reach the mandatory retirement age of 15 before moving on to their second careers. With an incredible work ethic instilled by hundreds and thousands of hours working with their caretakers and drivers, these retiring racehorses make wonderful pleasure and show horse candidates. While in race training, horses are conditioned by jogging slow miles in a cart each day. This methodical training builds the endurance and stamina needed to race. They are taught to work alone and in company. The close proximity required of horses during a race, especially during the start, where they move within inches of each other behind the mobile starting gate, requires time spent acclimating the horse to this sort of race traffic. However, most of their training is done independent of other horses, as they jog around the track on their own. This braveness carries over into their riding career. Ex-race horses will typically march forward wherever their riders send them, with a confidence born of their past experiences. In the course of this extensive race training, horses will routinely stand on the cross ties for most aspects of their care, including harnessing, bathing, and for farrier or veterinary work. Harness horses will often race every week. Their busy schedule means they will spend countless hours shipping from training center to track and ensures they become very comfortable with loading and hauling. Each standard bred in the ring now was once a harness racehorse. Combined, this star-studded group of horses has earned almost $3 million for their racing connections. Many of these horses were adopted through New Vocations Racehorse Adoption Program, the nation's largest organization of its kind. New Vocations works to provide retiring racehorses with the transitional training needed to give each horse the tools he needs to make the conversion from harness world to a new career under saddle. With rare exception, harness horses will never have had a rider on their back prior to entering the program. Once this important training is complete, New Vocations then works to find a suitable adopter to match. But nothing says a standard bred must retire from racing prior to beginning a show career. Trainer Julie Allison rides her trotter, Investor, as part of his conditioning program. He continues to race almost every week and manages to pick up big wins at both races and at the horse shows. He is a multiple world champion in numerous events, and as he calmly demonstrates his prowess under saddle here, it's hard to imagine that he raced just days ago at the Meadows in Pennsylvania. Investor has earned over $330,000 on the racetrack to date. At age 11, he is a true testament to the versatility of the breed. Special Report was all business on the track, earning an astonishing $1.5 million before retiring in 2012. His accomplishments are elite, having raced against the best pacers in North America, and having taken a race mark of 148.4 on a mile track. Defying the old adage that you can't teach an old dog new tricks, Special Report, now 12, is on his way to proving standard breds are very trainable and willing in their work regardless of how many race starts they've had. In just a matter of months, this special gelding has attended horse shows for dressage, hunter under saddle, and even has competed in youth lead line classes. Viking Kemosabe, a 12-year-old black gelding currently up for adoption by New Vocations, is demonstrating how 30 short days under saddle can transform a harness horse into a pleasure mount. This pacer exemplifies the standard bred's wonderful personality and work ethic. Amanda Munson and her 18-year-old gelding, Studs Hooligan, have been partners for many years. They compete in dressage, jumping, cross-country, and have even completed several 50-mile endurance rides. Strider, as he's known around the barn, receives compliments on his friendly, lovable personality and big heart wherever he goes. Sarah Haynes and her mare, Trobby, display the standardbred smooth gait. They have been competing together for many years in youth events and have garnered much attention in the show arena, with big wins at the many events, including the Standardbred World Show. The gait that she exhibits is a derivation of the racing pace. Trobby is 24 years young and highlights the career longevity of the breed. Her registered name is Trabajador, which is Spanish for worker, and a good worker she is. All-American Legacy, ridden by Lauren Glover, has quite the following in the Standardbred Pleasure Horse Organization circles. He's regularly seen competing in events ranging from dressage to barrel racing with multiple riders at any given show. A multiple world champion, this 10-year-old gelding is a remarkable ambassador for the breed with his quiet, calm disposition and attractive good looks. Anvil Raider N made news headlines months ago as the winningest horse in North America for 2013. He won his last race on December 28th, giving him a total of 23 wins in 2013, more than any other horse last year. Sound and healthy 15-year-old Anvil has had a couple of months of downtime and is now ready to embark upon a new career. With just limited training under saddle at new locations, he has shown gaiting talent with a smooth ride that is second nature to him. The Standardbreds with us today are wonderful examples of how the breed excels after racing. There are more opportunities to showcase your off-the-track Standardbred than ever before. Regional and national Standardbred shows have gained in popularity, as have Standardbred divisions at open shows. It's easy to become a member of the many Standardbred pleasure horse organizations and clubs located throughout the U.S. There are also exciting breed awards available from various discipline groups, including the United States Dressage Federation, the American Endurance Ride Conference, and the American Driving Society. The patriotic trotter, Starry Night Star, proudly wears his American flag today and on special occasions at his home racetrack, Scioto Downs. He always gets a standing ovation when he makes an appearance during the playing of the national anthem. From humble beginnings, this breed developed alongside America, first as an all-purpose family horse, raced in friendly competitions on Sundays, to its pinnacle as the sport reached a popularity second only to baseball, back in the time when Greyhound and Dan Patch were household names. Today, the Standardbred has had a resurgence in interest as the opportunities for participation have grown to include amateur driving and racing under saddle. Prestigious big-money events such as the Hamiltonian, the Meadowlands Pace, the North American Cup, and the Little Brown Jug often have purses exceeding $1 million and attract spectators and fans from across the world. For those that have always dreamed of owning a racehorse, there are now affordable syndicate openings that can make that dream a reality. There's nothing like experiencing the thrill of going to the winner's circle to celebrate your horse's victory with family and friends. It's an experience the whole family can enjoy and can make for an unforgettable night out. Make plans to visit one of the 36 pari-mutuel harness tracks or 220 county fair tracks across the country that host harness racing. Ohio alone has 4 harness tracks that offer year-round racing: Northfield Park near Cleveland, Scioto Downs in Columbus, and the newly built Hollywood at Dayton Raceway and Miami Valley Raceway. Stop by the USTA booth and petting stall today to pick up a coupon book with exclusive offerings from these tracks and more. While there, meet the demo riders who will be on hand to answer Standardbred remaining questions. To learn more about adopting a retired racehorse like Viking Kemosabe or Anvil Raider, visit the neighboring New Vocations booth for information on adoption criteria. Let's give a round of applause for the Standardbred.